What is up, you guys? My name is Austin Marks and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I recently read a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. So in this book he talks about all of our habits and how they kind of contribute to our lives. They can be very small, very large, but all of our habits are very significant. They identify who we are, what we do, why we do what we do, and all of that. So in this video I'm going to talk about some of the things about this book, the things that he talks about. So this is going to be several parts just because there's so much information. I think it's so valuable for everyone. So to get better with anything in life, you want to do it every day. So Seinfeld back in the 1990s was doing a comic skit and a young comedian came up and asked him, so how are you such a good comedian? How can I be like you? What makes me funnier? What can I do? And Seinfeld said, well, I write jokes every day. Some days they're good jokes, some days they're bad jokes, but the thing is, I write jokes every single day. And he talks about how that is one of the key successes to anything. So you want to do it every single day. So at first, you want to get a calendar, and you want to write off every single day that you're doing it. Yes, you're not going to get it right at first. You're not going to do it every single day right away. However, you're eventually going to start a chain, start a link. You're going to keep going and start a streak. And eventually, your goal isn't going to be keep doing this thing every day, but rather yet, you don't want to break that streak. So think about people who have gone to the gym. They go to the gym 5 days a week. So they're saying, oh, I've been doing this for 2 months now, and I just want to continue doing this. And once they stop going to the gym and they start breaking up that streak, they're going to end up stop going to the gym more and more. Same thing with your diet. So you have one healthy meal, you have another healthy meal, you keep doing that for lunch every single day, and then one day you decide to get McDonald's. That's going to make you feel like crap. So it's honestly crazy how much our environment plays a role on our habits and what we do daily. So, do you eat too much unhealthy food? Do you watch too much TV? So, there was a story about a professor in this book who ate too much popcorn. I know it sounds a little bit ridiculous, he ate too much popcorn, however, it's something that he wanted to stop doing. So what he would do is, yes, he would have popcorn in his house, however, he would store it in his attic. That way, it wasn't just in his cupboard, and he couldn't grab it whenever. Whenever he wanted popcorn, he had to climb all the way up into his attic and actually get it. So this goes the same with if you play video games too much. Each time you're done playing video games, unplug everything, take the console out, and put it away in the closet or something. That way the next time you want to play video games, you have to get everything back out and plug it back in. And really you're going to ask yourself before you do it is, do I really want to just go through all that? Not seeing it and not having it in front of your face is going to play a huge role. The same thing goes for having unhealthy food in your fridge. So let's say I want to start eating healthy, however I only have one healthy meal in my fridge and the rest is just all unhealthy junk. 95% of the time I'm going to grab that junk instead of healthy food. However, if I have mostly healthy food in my fridge and one bad thing, I'm going to go ahead and grab the healthy food rather than that one bad thing. People who want to stop drinking so much push their booze to the back of the fridge, that way it's out of the way, they can't really see it. So there's another amazing story about people who were in the Vietnam War. A lot of them were addicted to heroin. So why were they doing heroin? They were under a lot of stress, they were with people who were also doing it, and then they came home and they weren't addicted to heroin anymore. So this explains a lot for people who go to rehab and they come out of rehab and they still do drugs. Why do they still do drugs? Because they were brought right back into that environment that tells them, hey, everyone around you is doing it. Everything makes it so easy to do it. However, if we would have just picked that person up and moved them across the country to a whole nother environment, they would have never even touched that drug again. You want to start studying better at home, so set up your environment. That way it's a study environment. Don't have your phone volume up. Don't have the TV playing in the background. Sit somewhere quiet where it's very secluded and it's just you and your study material. I guarantee you're going to study a whole lot more. So if you want to start a habit, just do 2 minutes of it. You want to start reading a book every day? Just do 2 minutes. So the highest motivation for doing anything is in the beginning. So that's why they say just start. Just do the first 2 minutes. So in the book it talks about a guy who went to the gym every day for just 2 minutes. When he first went, for the first week, he was only there for 5-10 minutes, just kind of did whatever. However, as things went on, he started getting a little bit of motivation. Like, I'm already here, I might as well just go ahead and work out. Same thing goes for people who want to start running. So just run for 2 minutes, and then while you're on your run, you can either decide that, hey, this isn't for me, I'm going to go back, or you're already out there doing it, you might as well finish the run. So for many of you chemistry nerds, the largest amount of energy needed for any chemical reaction is in the beginning of that reaction. The same goes for your habits. You just gotta start. That's it. Just do 2 minutes. And the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video is pre-commitment. So In the book, it talks about a study where people in the hospital were told, hey, you're going to get a flu shot this year, we need you to get a flu shot. About only 50% of them got the flu shot. However, they went ahead and then did another experiment where they said, hey, we already have your appointment scheduled for October 20th. Go ahead and select the schedule on this day to get your flu shot. So then they found out that about 70% of the people actually went and got their flu shot. And then they took it a step further and they said, hey, on October 20th at 1 p.m., we have you scheduled to get your flu shot. You can go ahead and change the date and time if you'd like. And they found out that 90% of the people actually got their flu shot. Not all of them went on October 20th, of course, but just because there was a date and time and everything was pre-scheduled, they were more likely to do it. So if you want to go for a run in the morning, set out your workout clothes before you go ahead and get up in the morning. That way when you get up, the first thing you see is your workout clothes. You want to start eating healthier, packing healthier lunches. Make your lunches the night before, that way you're not scrambling around right before you gotta leave and you grab all this junk. So pre-committing yourself is just getting yourself one step closer to actually completing that habit and sticking to it. So that's all I have for this video. If you want to see the rest of the parts or whatever else this book has to explain, make sure you check out those videos. Anyway, I hope this helps. I hope all of you guys make fantastic habits and you start just working towards your goals and dreams. Well, anyway, leave a comment and tell me one good habit you have, and make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.